Hello everybody, Toxic here, and today we're doing, it's the very first, it's a custom season. It's brain versus beauty versus brawn versus underdogs. You can see how I'm going to do it in increments of 9. Well, this is my way. This is how I would do it. So let's get to it. So first off, I feel like brains would get along just fine for now. Main thing here, Emma and Courtney button heads, which causes Noah and Courtney to also butt heads at the same time, and all that. So underdog right here, really nothing major happened when Trent saw their relation from action. Max and Beardo being themselves. Connor just there because trying to get to know everyone, because he's like the new guy around. And I feel like Devin, Carey, and Junior, right off the bat, these three make it an alliance. So I think they come in first, because most of these guys are able to, excuse me, to put their differences aside for the win. They come in first place, and then I feel like brains would come in second. Only have like mild altercation, like really not many people arguing back and forth. So down to brains and beauty. Alright. Also, the closer down someone is from the top, that's a good thing. So I feel like the person who would actually lose first challenge would be beauty. So, because Blaney's being Blaine, Blaine is being Blaney, Taylor's being Taylor, Lindsay's still dumb, Alejandro and Justin going head to head, and Maria will be button heads with Blaney. Chase and Michelle are actually getting along. Looks like Beauty loses, and say that I think Taylor votes Lindsay, Blaney votes Taylor, Alejandro and Justin vote each other, and Marie votes Blaney, Jason, Taylor, and Michelle vote. Chase and Michelle vote Taylor off. It says you'd see Taylor go, but she get short end of the stick. Alright, so next up, I'm actually gonna say, so I think the underdogs pull through again, followed by Beauty this time, because they're starting to iron out everything. Of course, Emery and Blanley going on throughout the entire season have a rivalry. Same thing with Justin and Alejandro. Chase, Lindsay, and Michelle are all getting along really well. Over here, I feel like Courtney and Emma reach some kind of agreement. And Harold, along with Harold being Cameron, they're able to secure the win. They'll secure third place. So, and Braun loses. And so, here's what I think would realistically happen. I feel like Maggie, I feel like Rodney will fall from Maggie. And I feel like DJ and Eva are making an alliance with Ryan and Jasmine. That's already half their stuff. But I think Axel finds Rodney creepy, but Axel causes the defeat, so that gets her booted fairly early. A lot of people want Axel to go far, but she is like just mainly made her team mad. So all teams will. So I think that blatantly just like, oh shoot, the underdog doing really good. Let me sabotage one of them. And so I'll have Brains get the dub, followed by Brawn, then finally Beauty. And so if like Beardo start talking a little bit and getting good with Junior, but I feel like with them being sabotaged, Max is gone here. He's really not any pivotal role in this season. He's just like a fulfilling character. I mean, props to Max for not getting first out, but he just isn't that good. Alright, next up, I'm going to say Beauty gets first, Braun second, the other Brains and the underdogs. Underdogs lose. But Gwen and Trent would just finally just iron out all their stuff. But sadly, Gwen's out because Playley sabotages her. Alright, next up, I'm going to say Brains loses and Underdogs get second place. Beauty just rocking it right now. And so, I'm going to say that Emma and Courtney are butting heads again. And all these guys staying out of it. Courtney, Harold, Cameron, and Lake would vote Emma. And B, Elodie, Emma vote Courtney. The tiebreaker. Both are voted out. Sad to see both of them go, but I feel like this is good for both of them. They're all good players, and other people just need the development. I'm going to say next Braun loses, and you probably know who's going. Ronnie is going to be out because he was creeping out Maggie, Eva, and Jasmine. And that's 7. I think Beauty finally loses again, with Braun getting their first dub. Alright, and then I'd say that everybody that plainly follows the votes to eliminate Emeria. Nothing against her, just she's just a really good player. Oh, actually no, not Emery. Actually no, not Emery. You want to keep her in for like Emery has an idol. She actually idles out Alejandro, and Jess is just freaking ecstatic over it. They're like big time rivals. All right, next one. I'm gonna say the underdog lose. Maybe where Beardo falls, because he has some good development this season. Just I don't see him going too far. I don't see him going far, and that's the first line out. All right. That's first 9 out. We're down to 27 contestants. Alright, so next up, I'm going to have underdogs lose again. And just everybody target the weakest link, Junior. I mean, the underdogs are really just lacking players. So yeah, so I'm gonna have him win the next one, and I just have Beauty lose again. I feel like Amaria would go to Justin, and you would get Lindsay and Michelle on his side, and just eliminate Chase here. Alright. I mean, sorry, Chase, but look, man, you had to go. Next up, I'm going to say Brain loses. And they just eliminate Cameron just for his lack of strength. Like, there's some smart people there. He had no muscle whatsoever. Next up, I'm going to say Bronze loses. And they eliminate Maggie here. Actually, no. I feel like they eliminate Lightning, just being very egotistical. Alright, next up, I'm going to have Beauty. Let's have Brain lose again. And everybody votes out Harold, because he'll be a big threat come merge. Like, you know Harold, he's a overall big threat. Next up, Beauty. And I'm going to say everybody just, they eliminate Lindsay here because he causes the defeat. I'm pretty sure y'all will want Lindsay to go far, but it just doesn't happen. So next up, I'm going to say Braun loses, and they actually eliminate Ryan for his physical prowess. Alright, this next one is actually going to be an actual battle. See who wins. So I'm gonna say underdogs lose again, and just Devin and Carey win. So it's down to Trent and Connor. Connor just like, hey, look, man, you go ahead. I'm gonna sacrifice myself for you. No hard feelings. All right, the next up, Beauty loses, and how about Justin? Like people like Michelle, Eva. We're getting major character development here. Alright, now close merge, and we have 4 deputies. Jeff, Heather, Jose, and Yule. That's why I kept Maggie and Lake around for so long. If you haven't watched this adventure camp, go watch it. Banger series. Welcome to the merge. Guys, this is a really, really good merge. I'm phenomenal. Yep. Yep. Welcome to the merge. Look at the 4 DVDs. Jeff. Like here, like Jeff, like Trent, Noah, Jeff, DJ, and Eva would like Jeff, DJ, and Eva would be like, yo, let's team up. Same thing with Maggie and Lake. And people who will be on also be Jasmine, Mary, Noah, and Anne. I feel like Blanley would get Heather and Jose on their side. I feel like the outliers right now are just Carrie, Devin, Yule, and B. But sorry to do this to you, man, but I feel like I'm gonna say purge round. Give me a second. I need to make a safe zone. It was basically like a race around a race to an obstacle course. Last person to do the course loses. I'm gonna say the first person to complete the course, Jeff. And also winning immunity, followed by DJ, Trent, and Eva. Those four working together. Then Noah follows in their wake. And then Noah goes back, helps out Carrie and Devin, securing them as allies. Because this isn't really Noah's time to shine right here. And then after that, I'm going to have Jasmine. She gets Lake and Mary to the end. Then Blanley, Michelle, Heather, Jose, because she lost her precious rabbit's foot. Then Amaria, and B. Then finally B. Because the machine took a good while to build. Then it was on Maggie and Yule. And Yule just starts taunting her. And she just decks Yule, so that makes him out. Yeah, I wasn't going to do a major plot line with Yule. I just wanted, Maggie to have, some kind of, development when it came to Yule. But now there's a vote. They had to vote someone out. So I think Noah goes to Devin, Carrie, Eva, Trent, DJ, and Jeff. Knowing that with them together, they'd be pretty much a majority. Then I feel like you go to Lake and Maggie, who are again the majority of it, and they get Jasmine up for being a big threat. And of course, Blanley and Amaria still have that thing going. And so, alright, next one, I'm going to say, let's have Blanley win immunity. And everybody just bands together and just gets rid of Anne Maria. Because she has been Blanley convinced them. Because she was annoying everyone with arguing with Blanley all the time. Then finally, I feel like Jose win the next one to get sole vote, and then get out Eva. And next up, Blanley wins immunity. It's supposed to be not an elimination round, but Jeff gets hurt and has to be medically evacuated. Next up, it'll be boys versus girls. Well, we gotta see if this is even. Oh, girls and boys. Oh, shoot. But I feel like the boys would clinch it up, and they would have to pick someone out of the girls to eliminate. I feel like they would eliminate. They will eliminate Lake and Maggie. Double elimination style because they're such good friends and just a real good duo altogether. Alright, and next one, I say Heather wins immunity, and everyone just votes off Mary. I'm sorry, but Mary just really isn't really gonna make it too far in a series. Wasn't gonna make it super duper far. 19th, like 10th, 11th place is really good. Another place is really good for Mary. Alright, next up, I'm going to say another Purge challenge. It's another sports-based one. I'm just going to say Noah just bombs it this time because he wasn't feeling well that day. Come on, bad day. He's eliminated. Hell development for people like Maggie, Eva, Anne Maria, Noah, and Mary. And hell development for Michelle, who's just flying under the radar. Alright. Let's go 9 through 3. Alright. Alright, so the boys just figure out, oh shoot, the girls outnumber the boys. So we gotta band together. And Devin gets carry on his side. And so they just straight up just eliminate Heather because DJ wins immunity. And next up, Trent wins immunity. And they try to blame Jose, but they sabotage votes, and sadly, our boy DJ goes home. Sleeping weird. Alright, next up, really the only person left from bronze is Jose, and she wasn't even part of the team. Next up, I feel like Karen Devin will just break away from being Trent. And Shell would ask win immunity, surprising everyone. And Jose goes here. I'm sorry, but Jose, a really good secondary villain. Next up, Lanley gets into Shell's head. And I say everybody votes out B, but Michelle just quits because Lanley gets in her head. She just isn't good enough to make a movie star. Next up is actually a duo challenge. Carrie and Devin versus Lanley and Trent. I'm going to say Plot Armor, Lanley and Trent actually pull it off. But some stroke of luck. I'll say so. Hell of a character development for these two. But now, like, each one gets picked two helpers. Lanley picks Michelle, of course, and also Jose. So they work together pretty well. And Trent picks Connor and Gwen. And so I feel like the winner would be Trent, runner-up Lanley. I just really just like this doing this season in total. Because it's just really fun just work with like different franchise characters. But if you guys disagree with my opinion, I really appreciate if you left it down in the comments. But I really hope you enjoyed this thing. Oh, I really like Trent as a winner. But I'll talk to you guys in my next custom season. Later.